EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Monterey Peninsula, live opening round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Blue skies on top of blue waters, right next to one of the prettiest pieces of green grass on this good earth, as we check out the leaderboard here in round one. Scotland's Russell Knox is the leader. He's rolling early at 8 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer with some work to do, as we have seen some low numbers already in this first round. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. So many great golf courses here on the Monterey Peninsula. We're at Pebble Beach for this, the third tournament on the PGA Tour schedule this year. And Frank, we look at the golfer we're going to be following. Rookie on this tour, still looking to play the weekend for the first time after 2 missed cuts. Is there a danger of getting too discouraged early on?
There certainly is, and I think that's exactly where the player feels right now. If all of a sudden it's 3 in a row, you start to think, have I made the right decision? But I remember a line from the late, great Arnold Palmer. He said, this game is 90% mental, and the other 10%, well, that's mental as well. It's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
You can't leave it that short, can you? From about 8 feet. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par. Frank, this whole area of the country, Monterey, Carmel, 17-mile drive, just such a stunning setting for golf. We're just taking a nice drive with the emerald green fairway set against the ocean blue. It's just ideal. But talk to me about playing the course, Pebble Beach. What should a young golfer like this keep in mind when teeing it up for the first time as a professional?
Rich, it's the polar opposite of the drive-in, where you decompress and look at the views. Because once you get onto that first tee at Pebble, it's a wonderful golf course designed by Jack Neville. You're going to realize that no 2 holes look the same. I mean, that's stating the obvious there, but side hill lies when you play it towards the Pacific. And then you sort of beat your way around the golf course, the beautiful downhill par 3 7th. I know it's talked about and it's photographed, but that's where you start scratching your head and like, do I have the right club? And that's a feeling you get at Pebble so often around this golf course. But I mentioned 7, so I've got to mention 8, 9, and 10. In my opinion, they're the 3 best par 4s in a row in any golf course I've ever seen. I mean, they're beautiful driving holes and iron play, but Pebble's about the experience, but it's also about the legacy that this golf course has for America. So to compete at Pebble is one thing. To play well at Pebble, well, that's another thing as well.
really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That finished off for par. He with the second, and he'll stay at level par. Third hole, Frank, this is a fun little par 4. Not too long, but the emphasis here is on putting the ball in the right spot, isn't it?
It certainly is. You have to know how far you carry it, because if you take a line at that sort of third bunker there on the right side, on a direct line at the left edge of that, it's about 250 yards to get to the sort of start of the fairway. From there, you're only 100 yards in, so just find your point, your aiming point.
Ooh. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
And just a huge mistake with the ball finding the bunker down the right-hand side. And don't let the backdrop of that beautiful ocean fool you. This is a tough shot.
Comes up a little bit short. I dare say you chose the same club you'd go out of the fairway, correct? But out of a fairway bunker, you're normally going to take a little bit more, because sometimes you choke down on the club a little bit. You can't rotate as much, so you don't generate as much speed.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. With Stillwater Bay on the right, this is Pebbles' picturesque 333-yard par 4 fourth. Tee shot could be anything from long iron to driver, but beware of the 9 bunkers surrounding the fairway and green. This one started up the right side. No fairway here. This one in that rough. So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right. Okay, that's acceptable there. Look here at birdie.
It's key to keep the pace up. Pretty straight putt, not a whole lot of break.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at 1 over.
So here we are, Frank, the 5th hole, the first of the 4 par 3s at Pebble Beach. It doesn't get all the love that some of the others do, but this one has the players' attention. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, it certainly does, Rich. Everybody wants to take a picture, down by the 7th, 17th hole, famous par 3. Remember Jack Nicklaus's one on, but believe me, I think this hole is every bit as tough as 17.
Nah, you figure that was left all the way, and he'll wind up in the rough. Second shot now here at the par 3.
So close to being good. Didn't need much more to bounce forward. That finds the fringe and an outside chance for a par.
Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So, for Frank Nobilo, EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From beautiful Pebble Beach, California, it's live second-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Well, let's face it, Mother Nature's just showing off this week. Pebble Beach, one of the crown jewels of American sport in all its glory. As we look at the Friday leaderboard, Scotland's Russell Knox is the leader. He's currently at 8 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no luck to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut line, entering play. Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner here at the 18th Tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for, but, you know, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner technically is the second shot into 11, 12, and the tee shot at 13, not the 3 holes.
Now this, his second from out of the pine straw. Yikes, that is definitely not why you grabbed the putter there. Okay, I think ultimately going with the putter there, probably a good decision. Okay, good putt to finish it off, but it is for bogey, and that score dips to +1. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. All right, in the fairway. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11.
Early part of this second iron, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Good chance at one. Okay, just outside of 10 feet and a birdie chance here at number 12.
.12 feet still to go.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Now to hole number 13, Azalea. And this
What's
one
up,
looks
World
a
Wars
bit
Gamer? I see you,
different
buddy.
than Years past, it is still a par 5, but changes for the 2023 Masters have moved the tee back quite a ways, a full 35 yards, to change the total.
My
run
all-time
from
favorite
510
hole
to
right here.
545. And that is going to stay on the high side. It's into the second cut, right of this 13th fairway. Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How do you do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dogleg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good and was indeed.
Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
He does have a bit of an incline to navigate, but other than that, this shouldn't move much at all.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, that's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. From the fairway, Noda, this is third.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
This will move to his right for birdie. Just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, you've got to be really careful not to run this one right through the break. It's going to have a gentle touch down the hill and played out to the right-hand side.
Oh, that needs to hang on. Well, you can't leave a birdie putt short, but this is far too firm, and this is going to run off the putting surface altogether. So now,
Not good.
putter
Not good.
or
Not good.
wedge, and try and blast this back out. All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet.
Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with a double, he walks off at 2 over. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged.
Trying to get the hang of this.
Swing,
Trying to get the hang of
challenges
this.
remain, especially the green, which seems to
Been a long
just
time.
about every direction.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
He's got 135 yards to the front, 149 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
And this is looking really good.
Oh, just the strike, the sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. That's a good putt right there. That's a birdie, and it is back to 1 over now for the round. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf, 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway, and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. That one working too far left. It's into the first of those 2 bunkers on this 18th fairway. Second now from the sand here at 18.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Nope, good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by. Disappointment there. They'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, you've played around here so many times and broadcast from the perch here at Augusta National down at Amen Corner. EA Sports and the PGA Tour, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. It could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
So we're just going to get in a quick 9 here. Let's start on the back at the par 4 10th hole.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's looking at 106 yards to the front, 119 to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
So it just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
A long one coming up here for birdie. That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. Let's move on to the 11th hole. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Second shot, good look at the green.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Ball definitely sitting on the high side of the hole. It's downhill, but one thing in his favor, there isn't too much break to speak of.